What's your background religiously?
Hello.
What's your religious background?
I just don't want to say it on live. Is that okay?
I don't know then. What's how am I gonna know what you're coming from?
I can't really say because
I don't
I
know.
yeah, I just can't really say it. Is that okay?
No, it's not okay because I don't know what you believe. So what kind of conversation are we gonna have?
Islamic wise.
You are Islamic wise?
No, 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 no. I'm like asking a question from like basically attacking Islam.
You want to attack Islam, but you don't want to tell me your religion. So why do you want to attack Islam? You baffled the hell out of me right now. I mean, like I just had a computer shut down.
No, it's because I can't really. Okay, look, there's people that watch your stream that I know, and if I say my religion, yeah, I just went in depth on the Islamic dilemma because like some Muslims just tell me don't look at it. It's like it's they say it's the worst argument of all time, but I'm looking
Refuting?
more into it. Yeah. So
You're
yeah,
still a Muslim, by the way, right?
yeah, I'm still a Muslim. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
How are they gonna know who you are then?
They can tell by my voice.
So you mean right now having conversation with me by your voice, they don't already know who you are and what your religion is? So how are you hiding it from them?
Well,
hold on. I want you to just hear what you just said. They're going to know it's me from my voice. That means they already know your religion because they know your voice. I know I look dumb, man, but I'm not that dumb. So that means they already know who you are. Right?
Yeah, you do have a point.
I have a point. You just told me. You just said they're going to recognize me by my voice. That means they already know who you are and what your religion is. So how are you hiding it?
Well, if I say my religion and then,
Oh, so they can't recognize you by your voice. But anyway, go ahead. What's your question? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Today, what's going on? Is it like a full moon today, guys? Is it full moon? What's going on? It's like this happened to me last month in live stream. Just got weird questions. Okay, go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, I had a question about like
Speak clearly in the mic. So that means if I bring you up, they're going to recognize you by your name?
No, they don't know the name and they don't know. Okay, if I say my
pseudonym?
What?
You're using a pseudonym?
No. It's just a name from like an anime.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
so go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, my question is regarding the satanic verses.
What about it?
Like I debate people on TikTok, and when I brought it up, they keep saying it's daif.
Okay, if they say it's daif, all right. So what do you want to do? Even though it's Sahih Mursal, and even Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani says there are several chains that are Sahih. So, okay, they don't want to accept it. So are you going to force them to accept it? Why don't you go with that which they can accept instead of that which they won't accept? I know there are. It's been refuted millions of times. There are Sahih Mursal, meaning that the chain of narrators, they're all sound, but there is a gap between Muhammad and one of the narrators. Instead of saying Muhammad said to a Sahabi, who then said to a Tabi, it skips the Sahabi and goes to the Tabi. So it skips one generation. But because of the Tabi who's narrating, he's known to be sound, he's known to be a man of integrity, will not lie. They take that to mean that he must have heard it from a companion of Muhammad because he's reliable, wouldn't lie. So that's why it's called Sahih Mursal. And those are accepted by scholars. That's why Ibn Taymiyyah, in his books, he actually said there are too many versions of the satanic verses to be forgery, and he accepted it as authentic, and he actually used it to prove that Muhammad was a prophet. So even Ibn Taymiyyah accepted it. So unless they think Ibn Taymiyyah is a joke, I don't know what to tell you.
You
want me there?
Yeah, I got you. Is there like any hadith that are kind of like, on that level of like where it's sahih, but there's like
I just said there are many chains that are Sahih Mursal. You know what Sahih is, right?
Yeah, I know what that means.
Okay, so yes, I have many chains.
Like I'm familiar with the language of Islam.
Yes, that your background. Okay, but my point is, yes, there are plenty of chains that are Sahih. Plenty. Even Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani says there are few chains that are deemed to be sahih, or sahih, if you want to say it. Yes, but my point is, why go there? Why not go with those that they cannot deny? What do I mean? Why not tell them, do you agree? So I got too many articles here. Anyway, I just put in satanic verses, as you can see on the screen. Say, do you agree that Muhammad thought that he was Majnun, demon possessed, when the spirit first encountered him? What are they going to tell you?
Well, yeah, he was.
Okay, so number one, you just admit that your prophet's initial encounter was that he thought he was demon possessed, because no prophet ever experienced what your prophet experienced when God sent them wahi. They can't show you. They can't show you in the Bible. They can't show you in the Quran, where a spirit comes and tortures a prophet 3 times, squeezing the life out of them, making them fear for their life, thinking that they're about to die, and then wanted to commit suicide as a result of it. Say, can you now show me where Jesus or Moses experienced what your prophet experienced, leaving them traumatized to the point they wanted to commit suicide? What you find in the Bible is that when God sends a righteous angel, or if God appears, or the Holy Spirit appears, the men or women that encounter God are told, don't be afraid. They're comforted, not tortured. So why did the Spirit torture Muhammad, leaving him in horror and dread, in terror, where he runs back to Khadija, trembling with fear, and says, cover me? She has to then comfort him, and she has to go to a Christian to then convince him he's not demon-possessed. Where do you find this among any of the true prophets of God?
Yeah, you won't find him.
Okay, so that's what you do. They can't deny that. And then secondly, is it not true in Sahih Bukhari, it says that he was bewitched by a Jew where he thought he was having sex with his wives and he didn't? How embarrassing and humiliating. So what was he doing that made him think that he was getting his groove on with his 9 wives? No, honestly, I'm saying, doesn't Sahih Muslim, Sahih Bukhari state that Muhammad was bewitched where he thought he was having sex with his wives, which at one time were 11, then they came 9, when he didn't even get near them?
Yeah, I know of the hadith. I did show it to them, and then they got angry, and then they just removed
Okay, so then you're here. Muhammad, a bewitched sexual deviant. So can you show me any true prophet who came under the spell, the bewitchment of a Jew, where he thought he was having sex? So what was he doing? You understand this is a sick, disgraceful thing to say. That means he was actually doing something physically, because if he's thinking there's a woman there, how does he think he's having sex? Right? You got it. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, you so and he collapses, right? This is what you use, but this is embarrassing.
I don't know how they can believe this. It's just insane.
Yeah, but that's what you do, brother. You just show them the ones they cannot deny. I just sent it to you in private chat, the article, the bewitched prophet. But let me get you the ones. So start with these. Start with these, the ones they can't deny. Right? Here, his article right here. So people don't understand what I'm talking about here. Narrated Aisha, magic was worked on Allah's apostle, so that he used to think that he had sexual relations with his wives while he actually had not. So that means the bewitchment was so strong, Muhammad actually saw him having sex. He saw himself, and he saw Aisha or whoever. Yeah. You see how sick? That means something's going on, and you know if he's having sex, he's like, "Oh no, baby, woo, ride me, baby, ride me, cowboy." Okay, this is how you show this religion is a joke. Muhammad is in hell, and that his God is Satan. Right?
Yeah, your articles actually helped, because I was here a few days ago. I was talking about Dhul Qarnayn, and then when I went back to their lives, right?
Yes.
And I kind of asked these questions. They had nowhere to run. They were like, "Oh,
Exactly.
okay, Dhul-Qarnayn is Alexander the Great. So what?"
Oh, so
And then
they
it's like,
thought. So
yeah,
according to you, a pagan who worshipped Zeus is the slave of Allah. So you just proved Allah is a pagan god. Why? Because what was the connection? The Allah of the Arabs was actually the name given to Hubal or Hubal. Hubal is Baal. Baal is simply just a different mutation of the same false god called Zeus. So, okay, then you just met Allah Zeus. Good. Now, let me
yeah,
find that article
that's
for you.
insane.
Sahih Mursal, Sahih Chain. Anyway, let me get, because I got too many articles on the satanic. Too many, man. Let me just get on. You know what that means, right? Here it
Oh
is.
yeah, I know that.
The article. What did I just say? Do you know?
I seek refuge from Muhammad.
Exactly. No, I seek refuge with Allah from Muhammad
Oh.
that rejected the stone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This should be it. All right. Yeah, this is the article. By the way, not only that, but did you know that according to certain traditions, you know who bewitched him? I mean, you know who inspired him to recite the satanic verses?
Yeah, I did hear it. Was it some like white devil Al-Abyad or
Yes,
something like that?
Al-Abyad, yep. Okay,
Yeah,
now,
I heard that story. I was
I have an article.
laughing.
I'll give it to you. Now, here, I'm sending to you in private chat. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Now, here, in Tafsir Dul al-Manthur regarding certain chains of the satanic verses, I give it to you right here, the list. It says Al-Bazar, and Al-Tabarani, and Ibn Mardaway and Al-Ziyah have narrated through a chain of all trustworthy narrators. So here, I give you the documentation, but now let me go to the one with Al-Abyad, the white one. Here you go. Muhammad's white devil. Guys, if you don't know the story, I may have to start doing sessions on this. Here it is for you. Right there in private chat. According to so-called sound narrations, Muhammad had a devil called the white one, Al-Abyad. Now, why is this interesting? This is a sound according to Sunni narrations. Now, I'm giving you guys the articles. According to the Sunni narrations, Al-Abyad would appear as Jibreel, confusing the hell out of Muhammad. Okay? Now, understand what this means. Like, the real miracle is that people think this religion's a miracle because according to sound chain, no, seriously, they're admitting to you one of the evil jinn, a shaitan, one of the shayateen, the evil jinn, would appear to Muhammad as Gabriel, and Muhammad couldn't tell the difference. So the Abyad would come, the white one, looking like Gabriel. He'd tell him something, and then the real Gabriel would come and say, I didn't say that. What do you mean? Yeah.
This is insane. Yeah, I did hear the story. I just started laughing. I was like, this is insane.
No, right here. This is it. Right there. And here's where I show you where it says, he says, I think I'm going mad. Right? I'm crazy and, I'm majnoon, jinn possessed. And Al-Abyad, here you go. The white one right here, Al-Abyad, he would appear as Jibreel. And in fact, they say he was the one who then gave him the satanic verses. It is reported from Atta that Ibn Abbas said a devil called Al-Abyad came to the Prophet in the form of Gabriel and cast these words upon him, the satanic verses. There you go. See, Al-Abyad stood up in the form of Gabriel. Fi Surat Jibreel. There you go. So the real miracle is that people think this religion's a miracle. So there you go, man. I don't know what else. That's all the documentation you have right there. Go through it and then say, wait. This chain is sahih. And the narrators, they're thiqat, meaning trustworthy. So don't tell me this is da'if, brother. Da'if. But not only that, say, according to your ulama, your scholars, da'if means it passed. It means you can't reject it. It passed.
Yeah, some of them even use Da'if hadiths to explain things. I don't know why they. Yeah.
Passed. Hamza Yusuf, I played him. He says the scholars of hadith say da'if means it passed. You cannot reject it. Here you go. The beauty of YouTube here. You know, Hamza Yusuf, Hamza yourself.
Yeah, I also seen that this Al Abyad, or was it Jibril that threw Al Abyad to like the corners of India or something like that?
Yeah. Yep. That's in my hadith. Sorry, my nose is itching. You
Yeah.
got me to play.
I
with
heard that and I was like, what? What is this?
Hell, now you see right here, Sheikh Hamza Yusuf, Da'if Hadith passed. So just put it. I played the clips before. Hold on, man. You got me want to pick with my booger. It's at Al Abyad. He's coming. He's tickling my nose. Okay, so there you go. Passed. You can't reject it. It passed. Da'if Hadith passed the test. It's acceptable. Right here, Hamza Yusuf. I don't want to play it because I don't want to get flagged in case Muslims flag me. But right there, it says it. It's passed. It's D plus D minus. You can't throw it out. It's not a lie. But it's not just Da'if narrations. It's actually Sahih narrations. And Ibn Taymiyyah accepted the satanic verses. Ibn Taymiyyah. Muhammad Rajim, brother. Let me find it for you, brother. Yep. Surprisingly, even the renowned Muslim authority, Ibn Taymiyyah, defended the satanic verses. Here goes. This article right here. See that? So say, take it up with your scholars, dude. Here, I'm going to send you it right here in private chat. You got it? You're muted, buddy. I can't hear you. I know you think I can read hearts.
Yeah. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, now I can hear you. All right. So everything good now? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, buddy. Come back again. Let me know.
All right, for sure. Thank you, bro.
All right, buddy. God bless.